I could start talking about that if LeBron and his son win a championship. From denying that LeBron James is the greatest of all time to accusing him of utilizing steroids. In fact, I prefer Kobe to LeBron. It appears to me that Mix is suggesting that LeBron is using steroids. I'm saying that once I understand all that steroids do, I'll just give you the reasoning, and you'll let me know who uses them. To the clowning D Wade for doing his nails. It's like watching Jordan Dwade. It's similar to witnessing Jordan in underwear. It simply breaks your heart. Man, you don't want to see. He seems to have wrecked everything for you. You know, Mase has established a reputation for speaking his mind no matter what the repercussions. Hey, I did this while discussing his desire for receipts. Let's begin with your mom. The receipts were given to your mother. Clowning Shakur Stevenson for being more entertaining on Twitter than he is in the ring is one example. Boxing is entertaining as well. Allow me to instruct you. You are therefore not entertaining when you enter the ring. We want to be entertained. We're spending money on entertainment. You're also not entertaining. And you need to hear this from someone. The undercard was similar to your fight. Before you was all the smoke. They must therefore reorganize how you are going. You should be the opening act because you're like a superstar. Or making sure Jim Jones isn't just following other rappers. I don't support riding on someone else's coattail, and then trying to pull a trick on the person you were riding with the entire time. He thinks he can fling rocks at the skies after getting one hot record. These incidents demonstrate that Mase will put anyone in their proper place by humbling them. This one is mine. I understand this. I received this one. When you perform so poorly that you believe you can threaten people because of it. Take a moment. You have no right to dictate what Cam should enjoy or what I should like. Big friends are not even respected by us. Killer doesn't, as far as I know. Additionally, I was never respected on the streets. These are some of Murda Mase's most disrespectful moments, so get ready and enjoy the film. James LeBron. When it comes to his views on sports, Mase has never been one to be cautious. Additionally, Mase was very clear about his stance when it came to LeBron James' GOAT discussion. It appears when it matters most. That's what makes you wonderful, isn't it? That you are present when it matters most. God comes through, which is why people love him. He is devoted. He is devoted. It is not a justification for failing to perform. That's what I'm primarily discussing. The 50,000 points are not the issue. I stated it myself. I can start that conversation if LeBron and his son win a title. I can't have that conversation until you get through. When we truly need you to stop without justification, do so. His legacy is undoubtedly influenced by the fact that he joined others to obtain those rings. In fact, I prefer Kobe to LeBron. I believe that Kobe's squad won all 5 of his titles. He and his colleagues perished along with them. He assembled his crew as they emerged. He never thought that in order to win, he had to go play with Ray Allen. He assumed responsibility for the team. He got him without Shaq and without moving when others said, "Well, you only got those 'cause Shaq was with you. Come play with me, everyone." If you follow others to play, you can't claim to be the king. You are the best of all time, which is why we call you the GOAT. Not the highest point total ever. Not the greatest number of blocks ever. The best of all time. Let's define the finest of all time. When we put these two on stage, this one consistently performs better than the other. In other words, if you put LeBron and Jordan on stage together, Jordan will always perform better than him. The most insulting thing, though, was when Mase carried his comments in an unexpected direction. He made the shocking assertion that LeBron's durability in the NBA at his age might be due to steroids. I don't think it's equivalent to my basketball IQ. I believe you are batting statistics. Are you familiar with Pat's statistics? He is not superior to you just because he scores 60. Together with his kid, he wins the title. Is it a moment to remember? Indeed. It doesn't suit him, but I'm not saying it's not. We continue to shift the definition of greatness because it was never there in the first place. This is the essence of greatness. Greatness is the ability to perform in the face of extreme difficulty. That's the main point. It's not about everything we discuss. It's about that, and the difficulty decreases when you join teams. You know, that's what requires brilliance. Yes, without Scottie Pippen, Mike would not have won a championship. However, they lost to Harris Grant in them after he departed. And when he returned with Orlando, what are you going to do now? Dennis Rodman can help you get a better Harris Grant. I've improved upon it. Without a great small forward and a terrific power forward, he would never win a championship. Simply said, that is how things are. Every year, no team is the same. There isn't a team. Your dude is here. I understand. It's not mine, it's your man. Ron isn't superior to Jordan. I don't know of anyone watching the game who would actually think that if they don't know either of them and they just watch highlight after highlight and say, but see, you're misinterpreting my take. I said he's closing the gap, and it's a bunch of people that would say LeBron is way, way better than Jordan. Do I agree with it being a lot of people? Yeah. And there's something wrong with them and there's something wrong with you. They might say the same thing. Good, but the basketball gods would not agree with it. If we're talking logic, it's actually true about the symptoms of steroids. Now, if you want us to have a conversation about what's actually true, we could have that conversation. He's not better than Jordan. He's not. Explain what you mean when you say steroids, because I don't know what you're talking about. Go ahead. It seems like Mase is implying that LeBron Diddy is using steroids. You know, the Mase name. You know, I did one album with Mase. One album. How much money do you think I owe this guy? And then he turned into a phony pastor and went out and conned people. And then you're going to allow him to defile God's name? Bring your receipts. What's up, man? How are you doing? Killer. I'm doing good, man. Reparations are getting closer and closer. I'll make sure to give you your share. I have nothing to do with that money. It's all yours, man. The big payback. This past year has really kind of been the big payback for you, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. How much money does someone like a Mase owe you? And why does he owe me $3 million? That's facts. I have the receipt. And I'm not going to go back and forth with Mase. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to go back and forth with anyone. I'm just going to speak up for myself now if I'm here. Yo, I did this talking about him wanting receipts. Let's start with your mother. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name. You need more proof. Biggie isn't here, so Big can't give you any receipts because he's dead. Craig Matt can't give you receipts because he's dead. Who else can't give you receipts? Black Rob. Mase took it a step further by performing his Oracle 2-disc Live in Atlantic City, completely dismantling Diddy in front of a packed crowd. Everyone else may sign paperwork so they can't talk about what I'm talking about, and I'm the only one with the guts, and I sign it because I don't need the money. So when you don't get paid, you don't show up to work. And people keep asking why you keep coming and quitting again. That's a good question because every time I'm going to get paid again, and when I don't, I know where my budget ran. I write the joint every week. I'm on a no way out talk, but it's a way out for me. You're supposed to teach Coach and Peter about a legacy, but instead you follow him and teach him treachery. Come on. Now you say you check for me without the check. Know what you're talking about? This murder is double jeopardy. Let it go. You're bugging me, I can't let it be. Tell not to talk for me. Try to dangle money. They didn't think I ever loved and starved the artist, but they love a kid. You know that saying is true. You had a chance to do right now understanding. You can't stop a came from. We can't crucify him for what he did. And Kim Porter made the day he died and rested in peace. He could have changed his life, which could have saved his life. Now there's nowhere to fight. Now he is out waving white. I know your tactics, and I have a mole in your faculty, so when you got the nerve to come after Big, that was a travesty. I guess I got the last laugh when Mase left. They weren't laughing, huh? We can stay strapped up. Ready for a massacre. The black boy makes the ball not black enough. Tupac, I'm not even mad at you. Pretty always make their hearts smell. Yeah, come on. Guess you can say I know I pop pills. Yeah, I'm just a holler riding down with my own shit. You're from my hood. Go rip your own hood. I'm not criticizing your Billy work. No. Right now I'm just saying that you really aren't an architect. You just have a lot of, duh. Go pay his mother what she really is. Dwayne. Mason Cam couldn't help but react when D. Wade showed up at his Hall of Fame ceremony with painted nails. So Dwayne Wade recently celebrated a Hall of Fame night in Miami after his induction last year. He was recognized, and the team announced they would unveil a statue of him outside the arena in the fall of 2024. Dwayne. This is similar to seeing Jordan. It's like seeing Jordan in lingerie is just crushing me. That's when I leave the show. What? 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 You don't want to see, man. It's like it just ruined everything for you. You know? I can't. You're going to fight with the J. You're going viral. You're going viral today, man. You know, it's like when you have someone you appreciate their work for the athlete and then they do this. Oh, that's it. I can't do anything. We are now attempting to win games. He is the front runner. Come on. I saw Michael Jordan play before I came to play with the Bulls. You guys saw him play? He's a horrible player. He was horrible to play with. He was all one-on-one. He's shooting bad shots. Mason Cameron couldn't help but make fun of Scottie Pippen for his disrespectful remarks and personal drama. Hey, this has nothing to do with basketball. This is all about a son boning his baby mother. And if he keeps it up, one of the LeBron sons, Mike. They count on me to tell a joke. Killer. I have to tell the truth. You keep it up, Scottie. And she's going to end up with one of the James. And then LeBron isn't going to be. Yeah. Then he's going to say, LeBron isn't really good. She won't catch Future. You know she's going to catch Mike Jr. It looks like she might catch it. That's what's really going on. He's going to get some joys after all. Yeah. And we love you, Pippen, but you're trying to follow Future getting his hair braided. They aren't working because his skin isn't right. You got your facials, boys. Marcus Jordan, we're praying for you. Jim Jones. Mase had to intervene and check him for coming at his co-host sideways. I don't like it. You see, he thinks he's better than you in a year. I was just telling you what to do, and now you're better than me. I don't like that. And there are a lot of rappers who do that. You know, you go off on this and then in 2 years he gets one hot record and they think he can throw rocks at the heavens. He can't throw rocks at the heavens. You rock. We won't make it. But the real comedy came when Mase let Cam handle it. You are guardian, angel, and designer. It wasn't on the internet. You were a fan. You begged us. You are a fan. You are not from Harlem. I did not grow up with you. Come on. Do what you do, oh man. Okay. Shakur Stevenson. Mason Cameron had to check Shakur Stevenson after he had a dull fight and went on a Twitter rampage, attacking them. Since it's all comedy, I'm going to handle it like comedy. You hear that? Like I said, yo, this keeps talking about the sweet science. Listen, boxing is also entertainment. Let me school you. So when you get in the ring, you're not entertaining. We don't want to keep hearing about the sweet science. We're looking for entertainment. And you're not entertaining. Someone has to tell you this. Your mother named you after Shakur. You know that I didn't have any issues with the first Shakur, and I won't have any issues with you. Calm down, Lord. We have the right to express our opinions. And I say that with all due respect, you know, but just keep it where it is, man. Let humor be humor. Let everyone say what they got to say. You don't like what we said? Box better. The guys explained how he was more entertaining on social media than in the ring. Until you beat Tank, there really isn't anything for you to say. And making threats, I'm just going to keep it real. If we're talking about boxing, I got 100% knockout ratings. If we look at All-Star Weekend, I know that Bob Arum panned the cam while you were fighting. Pat, you got permission to bone before the games. You aren't his nice for nothing. You average in the single digits. But when Pat had some words about Cam, Mase went all in and shut it down. Hey, what's up with Cameron? What's up with him? I don't know. Your fight was like the undercard. All the smoke was before you. So they need to rearrange how you're going. You're like a headliner that really needs to be the opening act. I don't like it, I don't know why, but it's really interesting. I thought he was different. There are some things you just don't talk about when you're dealing with other real ones, you know, and I thought he was one of those people who truly understand the grind, truly understand like making something out of nothing. But I just wanted to let you know, bro, that I'm a fan first and foremost, but all I said was go get some of them before the games. This isn't your typical sports show. This is what you do at the barbershops where you hit your corner. Yo, Cam, what's wrong with these, Cam? Stop trying to explain that. It is what it is, man. And what do you mean? What are you talking about? Do you want to be Rico? Do you want to die in front of the precinct? Are you crazy? You can't handle this, man. No, you think he's from Chicago? What is he thinking? Nah, I was just trying to deny murder. You know what it is? Is that me with him? I don't like to hear you sound like that, Kim. You got me being a killer and you being murder. I don't know. I feel like I'm 47 years old. I'm not really on media like that. I'm with my family. I'm tucked away in Europe. I have a big house. I live in a castle. I just thought, it was better than that. I have a friend named Killer Camp. You know what I mean? We were big on that. It is what it is, man. Yeah, man. You're right, Murda. I'm sorry. All we said was go get some... Yeah, you're crazy. That's you in the NBA. Nobody says you aren't that. Choke you out, Pat. Wowing, Pat. Murder crazy, man. Then Beverly got into a beef with Trae Young, and Mase explained why he shouldn't even entertain it. I don't see why Trae Young is even talking about Pat Bev. This is not a conversation he should be entertaining. I know. I wouldn't entertain it. Now we ain't fans. Pat will choke you out like a freewheel. Wowing. Pat, you lucky duck. Pat over here is trying to be holy. Pat, you whine. We should be sleeping when Pat Bev is awake, so I don't even know how he is arguing. You have to go to sleep and wake up to find out what he said. I know Killer wouldn't entertain. Some people don't even merit a response, man. For example, Trae Young is up here. Pat Bev isn't even in the league. Why is he even talking to him? Why doesn't he play in like Turkey somewhere? Mase continued to make fun of Pat Bev when he threatened to turn Beverly into the punchline of his jokes, saying, "Every time I see the Lakers until I retire, whatever team Austin Reeves is on, I'm on his ass. This is just ridiculous. We got to stop being distracted, man. It's like we were watching the Diddy sent us in and the government shut down. We got to get focused, man." I don't, Cam. That's your guy, Cam J. What does he mean when he says that? What does he mean that he's going to play more defense than ever before? What does he mean that I'm going to get more charges than ever before? Normally, when someone says that, they're going to have like 30 or 40 points that night. That's never what he means. When Mase and Cam received threats for their remarks about Shakur Stevenson, they immediately retaliated against Prince. Mase began by saying that Jay Prince was inappropriate for attempting to tell adult men that they cannot express their opinions. Yeah, chill. I got this one. All right. I got this one. You are going to take all his face and take all his shots and you handle everything out of the ring. All right. So then we are talking to you then. All right. We start with you since you're the big homie. We start with you. That's how things work around here. I want to start by saying that you are so lacking in self-awareness. For example, you don't have the right to tell me what I should like or to tell Cam what he should like because you gave a lackluster performance. Pause. Since art is subjective, you can't really get mad at us because we don't like something, and you're standing there with two Hall of Fame boxers who are constantly letting their hands go. This is a lapse of judgment. And I'm going to tell you another thing. I don't understand what you mean. We're not your little one, like for real. All that big homie stuff is for little ones who have big homies. We're not little, so we don't even respect big homies. I know Killer doesn't, and for me, I've never been respected in the streets, which is why I always have problems. You tell me, Mase, chill. No chill for what? Who is this? That's how I feel listening to this man. I want to respect you, but I can't. And I'll explain why. If I had a lord like the guys who reared me, they would tell me that I was broke and wouldn't allow me to put them on a crash-out mission. They would say, "Hey Mase, pay attention. Pay attention. We don't send people here to do nothing for us. We don't pay to have our issues resolved. Lord, you have to work hard around here." You were meant to tell them that, man. You can't send me on a mission after going out here and talking nonsensically. No, this is where the game went wrong. He made all of you who are meant to be real go after his mission when Young began sending old out just because this little idiot received a few dollars. Jay Prince, this is an issue. And this is how I will tell you. You failed if you're 60 years old and attempting to live on the streets. You didn't succeed. You didn't succeed. You didn't succeed. This is what I'm telling you. And I stand here. My name is Mase. This message is what I stand by. Sharp Shannon. Things became serious when Sharp chose to act aggressive and refer to Mase as a phony preacher. Proceed. If you'd like. Yes, I do observe you performing your dips and other exercises. Proceed. On set number 8, I am familiar with you. Proceed. My point is that my brother performed 84 pull-ups, which is a sort of thing. If you'd want to go ahead. If you'd want to go ahead. I challenge you. Your boy decided to pick on me because of the workout sets and other things. He referred to me as a phony preacher, among other things. I want to talk about it. I'd like to talk about it. Oh, I see what Shannon said. He referred to me as a phony pastor. To me, someone put the camera on me. I wanted to tell him, I'm going to start right away. Shannon, pay attention. You shouldn't toy with me. In actuality, I won't even go down that path. I'm going to go in a different direction with you. Let me begin with respect and conclude with class, please. At a late game, you were first somewhat combative with John Morant's pops. This is not how you should act if you support Black people. And allow me to go beyond that. You settled more quickly than Diddy and Cassie, and you wanted to be rough with Mike Epps. Pay attention. Thirdly, you describe yourself as approaching me, correct? I take it you want to act aggressively toward me? Listen, you treated Skip Biss with dignity, respect, determination, empathy, and devotion. Why do you act so violently whenever someone of color says something? Put your glasses on, the man commanded, and you did just that. Shannon, put your glasses back on and stop playing with me. Additionally, he said that I was a phony mobster. As a Disney customer, gangsters are not something to discuss. Therefore, it didn't really bother me. So let's just ignore that. All you need to do is educate yourself. If we're all kidding, I looked at it like, I was actually offering some fantastic advice, so I felt it was extremely classless. We joke, but I'm offering wise counsel such as, hey, you're really buff and you don't really want to run up on people or tell people you're going to run down on them, because people can't tell whether you're serious. Don't go with Disney, just run down. Simply doesn't go with Disney, Don't follow Disney, instead pull up. Do you understand what I mean? I just want to be clear, Disney doesn't wait for people to arrive. Regardless of your intentions, he picked me out. For example, you believe that Cam is tough, whereas I am not. That's how I truly am. That's how I truly am. I simply chose a different route, sir. Blessings from God. These instances demonstrate that Mase's contempt is always accompanied by consequences. From examining Patrick Beverley's singles averages to revealing how Diddy suppressed one of hip-hop's most gifted performers. What are your thoughts on his comments on LeBron James? Tell us in the comments. Please like, share, and comment on this video if you found it entertaining. Don't forget to watch the other videos that appear on the screen. Additionally, if you're new, click the subscribe button to receive weekly updates like this. We appreciate you spending time with us, and we hope to see you at the next one.